You ready to go back out, Stripe? Tux is not in the way. You can go now. You gonna help me with all the bowls? You are? Let's fill them for everybody. Get everybody fed breakfast. Right, Marty, I get it. You're not starving because you've been inside eating, but Morris likes you to stay with him so he feels comfortable. You guys eat. It's going to show everybody my hydrangea over here. See the pretty blossoms? I was noticing it from the kitchen window. This is a different variety and I need to remove that twig, but it's got flowers coming out too. I think they're a little early this year. Don said we had just enough rain to wet the inside of the rain gauge last night. And he hoped that it did some good anyway, which I'm sure it did. I think I'll have to check and see. We were supposed to have rain tomorrow, but I don't know now. And that hydrangea's looking pretty too. So is my half moon Japanese maple, something like that's what this one's called. Yeah, there's something caught in it here. I just like to walk around in the morning and make sure everybody's doing good. I've ordered a wind chime for over here so I can have something dangling near it. So if the deer come over, they won't think it's tasty. And here's my oak leaf hydrangea. I really would like to see some flowers. Maybe now that it's protected from the deer, it will. Something about this plant and this spot, the deer always after it. And whatever this is, it was here. And I looked it up one year. Ligustrum, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it's flowering and looking very pretty this morning, too. It's nice to have a couple minutes to stop and smell the roses, so to speak, on a Sunday morning when life is less busy. When I mowed the other day, I added a little bit to my trail on this side of the weather station post. And the beauty berries are starting to fill back out. I wasn't too worried. But over time, if I see azaleas on clearance or whatever, I plan to, you know, add some more azaleas in out here. Keep the walking area, but add in things that at least like part shade. Hi, Stripe. Well, at least we still have a few flowers on my azalea. Come on, don't rub there. That's not the best place to rub. Yeah. But yeah, when I was out here with the mower, I did this spot here because I just thought it looked better. More of a flow to my makeshift trail. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Hope all the moms out there have a good day and get to see their kids and spend the day doing what they'd like to do. These are the two plants I ended up picking up at Home Depot yesterday. It was the only thing they had marked down. They were 20 bucks marked down to 13 bucks. I rounded up. So I got them. I wanted to have a little something on the table. I've got a spot to put this. Don lifted this when I mowed. When we come out here to plant the tree after the pot comes, putting the creeping Jenny in the ground is on my list. Hey, Mart. I didn't see the bluebird babies fledge, but if I had to guess, they're gone onto their life outside the box. I haven't seen Mom and Dad bringing them food this morning, and they have this history of fledging when we're not around. Don't know. Panther's doing good. I'm happy enough about how the front yard's looking. Pretty happy about it. Hi there, sweet pea. Oh, big stretch. How you doing? Aw. There you go. Chicken. Mama made it yesterday. I brought her some in for dinner too. We're out for our walk. I suggested we go this way today. Pick up some trash in a different spot. Don and I each have one bag. I'm sure it'll be full. It's pretty nice out here. Not overly sunny. Not wet. Not too humid. Although if the sun comes out, it'll be more humid than not, quicker than I want it to be. We're in the townhome neighborhood. The sign Don's carrying was laying down on the side of the road. It's not in good condition. It's been there for a while. We didn't pull it out of the ground or anything. Anyway, this is the church property from the far side. Like I said, they have on that far end over there where the porta potty is, straight ahead, there is cement in the ground. They have started the footers for it. Yep. They're done moving dirt around, I guess. We still don't understand why all the piles of dirt, but there is a white Model 3, blue tan gray house, third house in on the right there. And here's the pond from up high, the retention pond. Seeing way too much trash in there for those guys to have just fenced it in and walked away, but you know, that's the way it is. There's 4 Canadian geese and a great blue heron just flew in. It's nice up here on this side. I don't get to appreciate it down on the trail, that there is actually some wildlife in there.
Well, I would say this, that the grass is probably part of the park. I think this is owned by the city or the county. This is
sure.
Right here. Those stakes on the other side, that may be the subdivision.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you, I believe the city is the one supposed to cut this grass.
Hey, handsome.
Hey, pretty girl. You're making me break a sweat.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we've picked up a lot of trash. Best to get it before they mow tomorrow or Tuesday, though. It's ball season and it's frustrating. So the town had a link, I guess they published in the Today in the Quay weekly newsletter, that for the proposed budget for the next 3 to 5 years for the Parks and Rec department, and it talked about all the things they want to do around town. So the improvements to the Carol Howard Johnson bathrooms, that's the park where Jules is parked,
yeah,
was to put climate control it. Like the ones over here at South Park have a heat pump. I have to say it does help when you walk into it and it's either warm or cool. Preferably especially cool in the summer with odors. But other things were Ball Field 3 over here, the one on the way out of the park, put real covered dugouts. I think it's a safety issue in case of tornado, wind, hail. They should be cinder block dugouts, and that's the high school field, but it doesn't have the cinder block like the ones up here closer do. I guess when they open up the new community center over at the golf course park, they're going to move some of the offices out of this building here in front of me and refinish it and make that for other programs, for Parks and Rec indoor programs and not town offices. I think we've shared before that this used to be CP&L building, used to have trucks parked here for bucket trucks and stuff. It was one of their little deployment stations. But that was a long time ago. It used to drop off, it might have had some town stuff. It used to be able to pay your electric bill at the little drive-through window and stuff at this location. Let's see, they want to buy 70 to 100 more acres of land. They said the goal in the written for the Parks and Rec is 1 acre of land for every 100 residents. I think that's what it was. I don't remember all of it. There were pages and pages. There's up 55 headed toward Holly Springs. One of the neighborhoods over there, they want to put in more greenway trail. That won't connect up to any of the other town greenway trails, but it might connect up to the one at Bass Lake that leads into Holly Springs. which for fireworks and stuff, that wouldn't be a bad location. Although I think, you know, some stuff to get from our side of town to the existing Greenway Trail over by the garden hut would be good. Anyway, they are accepting feedback right now. So we may or may not leave them some feedback. I sent Don the link to read. He likes to particularly keep up with this stuff. Looks like somebody's gonna have a fun ball practice to me. It's colorful anyway. I had read on Facebook that a cat cafe was coming to this building. It's kind of been sitting there empty since they revitalized it about a year ago. And it's called Bright Meow. And you can get, you know, coffee and snacks, and you can visit with the kitties for fun, or you can adopt. They'll have, you know, rescue animals in there. So I saw the interior layout has like 3 cat rooms and 1 cafe area. So I was excited. It's already a couple in Raleigh where you can go in and have coffee and visit with kitties. But one in Fuquay and at that location is unexpected. Although on Facebook it seems to be a hit already. So, you know, I don't know a year or 2 after they open, but I expect it to be pretty busy over there right when they first open up. Michelle and I will definitely check it out. Maybe even me and Johnny. So we got passed by some 8-year-olds. I'd say they were 8, following their baseball coach. And he had them running up that hill. I'm like, I want to be on their team. I started running down the hill a little bit to provide motivation. A couple of them looked happy, and a few of them looked like they might quit the team. Yeah. What were you going to say?
Yeah, that guy, he gets an A+ in my book. Getting all those kids away so mom can have some peace and quiet at home on Mother's Day.
Yeah, there was, what, 6 or 7 kids following him?
Whole gaggle.
A posse. I think he's the guy that has the fun stuff up at the park, all those colorful things. He like means business. He doesn't just mean go stand out in the ball field and looking at the grass. If they were only all like that. Thought I was done picking up trash for the day. I guess not. One more trip to the trash can. Kind of felt good though to, I don't know what happened, but something not good. Oh, that scared me. I don't know. We just walked up from there. There's nobody crossing the street. I don't know. Anyway, it kind of felt good to pick up some trash from another part of the street instead of the same old, same old. We come back the normal way, but of course went in up to the right over there instead of our usual path. So Johnny wants to build a couple of pinball machines for one of his teachers at school as a little parting gift, and Lego pinball machines, and I have pulled a bunch of parts, so when we get together to do that it should go pretty quick. And now I'm gonna get back to the Millennium Falcon. I can hear my piece of prime rib sizzling. I'm getting ready to cut off the oven here and just let it sit for a couple hours here pretty soon. I've got to stop for dinner and I'm done, except for this black piece on here must be the wrong piece because there's nothing for the window, the big fancy window to attach to. I'll figure it out. I've also ordered the blue piece that fits properly and goes on the back. This was the best I had, and it's supposed to be blue and gray won't look good, so when that gets here I'll put it on. But I gotta go or I'm gonna mess up my piece of meat.
Well, the battery charger works just fine. At least I'm at this point thinking it is. It's a little newer than mine, but it seems to be doing the trick. Way cool. Well, we have a new video remote Sony. This is a nice one. It's very similar buttons to the ones in the house. So let's see if it works. Well, I can't tell yet. Did I do that right? Oh, TV. There it went. I hit the wrong button. This one has the little green buttons for the TV, and the big green button is for the Blu-ray player, but it works. Way cool. That's the right answer. So there it is, installed. I would say it's a nice fit. I would have preferred that this sides go down a little bit, so the Model X, there's enough clearance there. It could have went down another ½ inch and then wouldn't have covered up any of the word North Carolina. I'll show you what the official Tesla factory one looks like on the Model 3. See, the Model 3 one, this is longer and it sticks down a little bit lower. And you can see the entire word North Carolina, none of that's covered up. So that one, I would say, unfortunately, it could have stuck down and then been a little nicer. I'll keep looking. Maybe I can find a better one, but I'm pretty happy with it because you can still read the word North Carolina. Technically, it's against the law in North Carolina to cover up the word North Carolina.
Obviously, this is a CHAdeMO adapter. Johnny had been working really hard this week on making this box, this 3D printed box for it. And he had a little trouble with the lid, which has the word Tesla on it. He's still working on it. But this was my Mother's Day gift, and he put a lot of time and effort into it, which I really appreciate. I love the texture. It turned out awesome. I'm sure he'll sort out whatever's causing the lid print to fail. And Sam had created and sent over another card with Johnny that they worked on for Mother's Day. This is a Lego butterfly. I got to go look that up because that's way cool. I think I need to build that. And a lot of thought and love put into the card. Lego flowers, Animal Crossing owl. And yeah, that was just my boys. They did good. Thank you. There's my Mother's Day piece of meat.
Yep, nice. Pink.
Yay.
Yep.
Got ice cream ready too.
That's the right answer.